Howdy ho everybody, Phantom Claw here, and I am going to do another reaction video today. And I may do another one as well, but for now this one is going to be 8 horrifying things that happened on Halloween. Now this one's by Mr. Nightmare. I am going to cut out the last 1 or 2 parts of the video, so if you want to watch the original video in its entirety, then the link to the original video will be down below in the description box. It will take you to the original video on Mr. Nightmare's channel, and like in case you don't want to hear my useless commentary. So let's get to the reaction videos now, shall we? Okay, so now the reaction is going to start in 3, 2, 1, begin.
Number 8, The Hanging Woman. It was Halloween of 2005 in Frederica, Delaware, and decorations were abundant. The town was ready for the holiday, with cobwebs, jack-o'-lanterns, rubber monsters, and the such. So one more hanging body prop wouldn't stick out too much, right? Well, that's apparently the case. As it turns out, a 42-year-old woman committed suicide by hanging herself from a tree on a rather busy residential road.
Oh man, honestly, that's actually is really sad. If there's anyone who feels like that, then please don't do that to yourself. If you're really feeling that down, then please go and see a doctor or a therapist if you're feeling like that, because you don't need to go and do that to yourself.
The body hung 15 feet high without alarm for hours, with trick-or-treaters routinely passing by it, assuming it to be just a decoration propped up on the tree by the owners of the house. It went completely unnoticed that this was a real hanging dead body, all the way until late.
Yeah, that's the sad thing. Like if someone went and done that, you're not gonna think twice about it until the next day, which isn't really that good.
The next morning, when neighbors caught onto it, at first thinking it was a Halloween prank, but upon getting a much closer look, they could see and smell the body for what it really was. The unnamed woman lived about a quarter-mile away from where her body was discovered. Number 7. On Halloween of 2007, 18-year-old Lisa, a high school senior, was invited to a Halloween house party at her friend Nick's house. There were an estimated 100 students at the party. Nick and a few other students picked up on the fact that there was an unknown, shady-looking character who looks much older than any high school student. None of the students at the party could identify him, but Nick never bothered to ask him who he was or to leave, as when interviewed, Nick said, "I go to parties all the time, and there are always random people showing up. I have even shown up uninvited to parties."
Yeah, if you got a random person showing up at a party uninvited, you may want to go and ask who they are, because for all you know, they might not be a nice person, because they could be doing because they might do who knows what to any of the students at the party.
Parties in the past, so I didn't see how anything bad could happen because of it. I just wanted to know who he was.
Well, you should have gone and asked him.
It wasn't discovered until later that night that Lisa was missing, when Mrs. Corrado called Nick's house, asking if Lisa was still there. Mrs. Corrado called the police in a panic, while Nick and a few of his friends started sweeping the streets in hopes of finding her, after calling her cell phone turned out pointless. What they found was completely unexpected. The shady-looking guy from the party was seen dragging Lisa's body through the grass to the woods.
Oh, God,
when he caught a glimpse of the boys, he fled into the woods. They were unable to catch him.
Better go check on Lisa.
Lisa was drugged at some point during the party by this man, who still remains unidentified.
Is Lisa okay though? Because if so, then good. Hopefully she's still alive and well.
Number 6. Carl Jackson and his girlfriend were driving through the Bronx on Halloween night when they were aggressively egged by a group of teenagers. Carl got out of his girlfriend's car to reprimand the teenagers, expecting them to run off. Instead, 17-year-old Curtis Sterling pulled out a gun and shot Carl in the chest. Carl was
The
killed
fuck?
instantly. Because Sterling was a minor, he is serving only a 20-year prison sentence. His argument was self-defense, that he was only egging his car for fun, but when Carl stepped out, Curtis assumed him as a threat and opened fire. Number 5.
Wait, you're the one who fucking egged his car, dumbass? And so, obviously the guy's gonna be pissed that you're gonna freaking egg his car. Like, I don't have a driving license, and nor do I... So, obviously I don't own a car, because I don't drive, but if I did, I'd be pretty pissed if someone freaking egged my car. Damn. Dude, that's just messed up, that is.
On Halloween night, 55-year-old Chicago resident Liddell Peoples got into a deadly altercation with his girlfriend, 49-year-old Maria Adams. Adams allegedly took a bag of Peoples' Halloween candy, sending him into a violent rage. Peoples took out a knife and repeatedly stabbed Adams, killing her. Upon arrest, Peoples attempted to defend himself by explaining that his candy was taken. As you can imagine, the legal system was not all that sympathetic. He was arrested on a $2 million bond.
Over a bag of candy. Really? You're gonna go do that because of a stupid bag of candy? Go get some more. Go get some more, dude.
It was Halloween
Ain't
in the
not
year
bad.
2001 in Ohio. Many kids' favorite night of the year, as they get to run around with friends asking complete strangers to fill up their bags and pillow sacks with cavity-inducing sweet goodness. Now, many kids complain about getting coins or apples or pretzels thrown into their bags, but those things all seem great in comparison to receiving human appendages. It wasn't discovered until late that night when Kathy Jones reported finding a human finger sealed in a goodie bag in her children's candy bag. This may have been the first report to police, but it was...
Oh my god. Yeah, the guy's a freaking murderer. The guy's a freaking murderer. It's like buried a chopper from Fullmetal Alchemist.
wasn't the
God
last.
damn.
The next day, many parents were reporting finding human body parts, including fingers, toes, and even eyeballs in their children's candy bags. Police had to conduct a whole thorough investigation that started with finding out each and every house the parents and kids had been to, and then investigating each home that was visited by all of them. No solid evidence was ever found in any of the houses that may have included foul smell, other body parts, or even just suspicious behavior. It was never determined who could have been the one distributing the not-so-goodie bags. Number 3. If you thought that was all you were going to hear about human body parts, think again. In a small Minnesota town in 1999, an unknown...
Please don't let there be a mummified body in there. Please just don't let there be a mummified body in there.
couple was giving away large and heavy paper bags full of supposed treats inside. According to the few unfortunate kids and parents who chose to solicit candy from this house, the brown paper bags weighed anywhere from 2 to 4 pounds, and the woman who answered the door would look to someone hiding behind the door to hand her the bags. It was said that before leaving, the woman would say to wait till they got home to open it. The first big twist to this story is that the
Okay.
couple who was handing out candy at this house didn't live there. In fact, it was a vacant home. When one of the neighbors drove by the house, they were suspicious when they spotted a couple getting into a car that was parked in the driveway, and trick-or-treaters walking off the property. When the mysterious couple had driven off, said neighbor went to warn parents not to take those bags. They opened one of the bags to see what was inside, to find a human hand. Apparently only 3 to 6 bags were given away, each one containing hands. 2
Oh,
left
God,
hands
no.
and 1 right hand were found, meaning at least 2 likely dead bodies were needed. And the big question is, where and how did this unknown couple get them? Number 2.
Okay, that is just messed up. That is really just messed up. Yeah, yeah, that's gonna be it for the reaction video. If you want to find out what the last 2 are in this list, the link to this video on Mr. Nightmare's channel will be in the description box down below. If you want to watch the rest of the video, yeah, and if you don't enjoy this reaction videos that I'm doing, then please hit the like button, because I will admit I am getting I am getting more and more into making these reaction videos. So and 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 heck, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well, and switch on that notification bell if you want to get notified of any other reaction videos I do. Oh, plus also let me know in the comment section if there's any videos that you might be interested in seeing me react to. Oh, and also, if there's any YouTubers who have any concerns about me doing like a reaction video to any of your videos, please let me know if you do have any concerns, because I don't want to cause any problems for you, because I rather resolve it peacefully rather than getting into all that trouble of and with like all that legal action and such. Until the next video, goodbye for now. Damn, this Halloween video's out.